Hello everyone, I am back again to cover the Title Tuesday tonight, and the special part about this Title Tuesday is that it's also Raunak Sadhwani's birthday tonight, and it will be interesting to see if he also joins the event. So let me put the board correctly. So I think I'm all set, and we have good news that some of our players they have won gold medals. So Gukesh D won the gold medal, Rakshita Ravi won the gold medal, and also Nihal Sareen won the gold medal. So there were 3 gold medals that India won in the World Online Youth and Cadets Rapid Championship. So they won their medals in 14, 16 and 18 categories. That was great, I felt. So it's a great thing to start with big news as far as our stream is concerned. So we are going to see quite a lot of action tonight. You can see Hikaru Nakamura again playing on the top, and Raunak Sadhwani is here. So that's a good news that Raunak is here. And now it's time to also start the music, which I like, the stream beats. So which stream beat to play tonight? So we still have like 4 minutes left, and today I will be covering the games and not playing. So that means I will get more time to speak to all of you. Yeah, I'm back with my stream beats. That means I will. Hi Pranav, hi Rahul. Hi Utsab, how are you doing? So did you all follow the games of the World Youth? I was very excited. 2 streams on. Dakshil is saying 2 streams are on? Really? What do you mean, Dakshil? 2 streams are on. Am I streaming somewhere else? I think this was something else. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. This is new. How can there be 2 streams on? Yeah, thank you for letting me know. So Dakshil, just give me a confirmation if everything is fine now, because I don't think 2 streams are on right now, because the one that was going on I've already ended it. Just give me a heads up if everything is fine now. So today was a busy day for us on socials because there were a lot of birthdays. How many of you know that today is also a birth anniversary of Ramanujan? How many of you know about this? So 2 more minutes I think, and then we will be starting off. Dakshil, it's not within my reach to make you a moderator, because they have this form that you are supposed to fill in Discord. So you need to be a member in Discord, and then you have to fill the form there in Discord. So that is the process they do here in chess.com India. So how are you all doing? Who do you think will win today? Do you think Raunak will finish in the top again? It's his birthday, and you know, on birthday, the last 30 minutes of his day, he's giving it to chess.com's Title Tuesday. That's interesting. you want me to defeat the GM. Today I'm not playing. So maybe next Tuesday. Today I will be watching the Title Tuesday along with you guys. So who are all playing? I'll just follow them quickly. It's important that I follow them. So we have Raunak Sadhwani playing first of all. And then Gukesh is playing. Gukesh has just won a gold and he has come here. Great. And Pragnananda is playing. And then our Harshabharat Koti is also playing. The tournament starts in about 30 seconds from now. Karthikeyan Murli is also playing. Then we have NR Visak playing. And then I don't know who is Kakarot, but I will follow him. Kakarot _001. Then Raja Harshit is playing. So these are some of the top players as far as Indians are concerned. Yeah, so the games have begun, guys, and I am going to see the game of our star, birthday boy, Raunak Sadhwani. By the way, today is also the birthday of Karthik Venkatraman, another grandmaster from India. Then, yeah, so these are the top names. I have followed them all. So Raunak has started with G6 and then A6 B5, which is fine. How about Pragnananda? Pragnananda is employing the slow way of playing. He plays knight f3, then e3, then c4 and b3. Gukesh, who has just won a gold medal, is also with us here, and he is taking on the Catalan. Harshabharat Koti is playing a strong Atlas Master. Yeah, this is a known line in Queen's Gambit. Karthikeyan Murli is showing off his aggressive intentions by playing NC3 BG5 against Pirk. NR Voisak is facing the Caro card. Attila Turzo is his opponent. Attila Turzo is also a very strong streamer. Like, he streams regularly on Twitch, I think. And then, yeah, we have Kakarut _001. So who is Kakarut? Okay, I am from Tamil Nadu. We have Harshit Raja also, and then we have Suyog Wag. So after this, if I have missed any names, guys, please let me know. I'll now give you the tournament link. The tournament is happening here. So I'm just updating it in the description. Okay, so I think I have updated the link of the tournament. Okay, it's all good. So that's the link. Nihal, Gukesh and Rakshita world champions. Master Blaster, you are right. Ankur, you are right. Yeah. So hi Shresh, thank you for pasting that link of Discord. I think I will also paste that in the description. That would be great. Oh, I'm not able to paste that link on Discord. Let me see. For some reason, I'm not able to paste that in description. Let's see. Okay, now I am able to do it. So give me a moment, guys. I'm just pasting the link so that everybody can see the Discord link always on the stream. Yeah, that is done. And now I'm back. Yeah, so I can see some of you are here. We have our regular people today: Ankur, Utsab, Shrest, Master Blaster, Diamond membership. This is in complete, completely up to Rakesh. So if he comes up and then he announces, then yeah, consider it as your day, because these are usually done on special days. Of course, I think today also is a special day, so we'll ask Rakesh if we can do a giveaway. Okay, so let me focus on the games now. So Raunak Sadhwani's position looks very daring. You can see the pawn on h4 is weak. This could be captured. I think I would capture this. So Raunak Sadhwani's position looks very optimistic. Very good to me. Pragnananda's position. So I'll tell you how I look at a position. Maybe you can learn a thing or two about how I evaluate. First, you look at the king's position. Whose king is safe? But in this position, is it relevant? Not so much. But if this knight comes here and then pawn comes here, then there will be attack that way. But I would say king's position is e1. After king's position, you see activity of pieces. I think white's pieces are more active because they are on good squares and they are already targeting. And then we come to material. If you count material, then white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And black also has 6 pawns. So we can say it's equal. Then you see the pawn structure. Whose pawn structure is better? And then you see that this pawn is actually restricting black a lot. So I would prefer white in this position. So I think that is why white is better. And the evaluation bar is also confirming it. Gukesh has won this game. Amazing. So he's played this queen d4, and you see after this queen d4, this queen cannot be captured, because if he queen captures queen, he will first play an intermediate move, rook into e1 check, and only then pick the queen. If the queen goes to a5, there is queen takes f2 followed by queen takes h2 mate. A very powerful threat ends the game in Gukesh's favor. For those who have just joined, remember guys, this is the 11th round event. Devraj is asking me who are the stars. I'll tell you who are the stars. I think I have to make a note of this. There is Raunak star players, Raunak Sadhwani, then Prag, that is Pragnananda, Gukesh, Harsha Bharat Koti, then Kartikeyan Murli, NR Visak, Raja Harshit, and then Suyog. Wow, I think these are some common names, so I'm just going to pin them. Yeah. So let me see if I can pin. Yeah. So we have these many star players tonight. Kartikeyan Murli has won his game, which is good news. And you see how he has demolished black's position. He played knight takes f7, then he played bishop takes g6. If knight goes to g7, there is queen h8 mate. Nice. Suyog Wag has also won. So all the Indians that I have covered so far, they've all won the games, which is good news. So Raunak Sadhwani is about to win his first game on his birthday tonight. How many of you have actually watched this movie, The Man Who Knew Infinity? It is also his birth anniversary today. Srinivasa Ramanujan, legendary mathematician, the man who knew infinity. And if you guys haven't watched that film, you must definitely check out. And I also saw that Intellectual Master Saravanan V, his birthday is also today. So a lot of birthdays today. Great. Pragnananda has won. Harsha has won. Kartikeyan has won. So only Kakarut is playing. Kakarut has 10 seconds and he has this king and pawn. So I have a good feeling about this. I think he might end up winning this game with g7. But then he'll play c2 and give up this. Now g8 queen, come on. Yeah, this is winning. This queen c8 or just enough, I think. He has to play queen b2 check. Ah, this is not so easy anymore. Okay, he's going to make another queen and then win. Okay, so that means all the Indian players that I have covered have won their games, which is probably for the first time in the history of my Title Tuesday streams. Oh, Shresh, you have watched. Dev Patel's acting is awesome. I think Dev Patel's acting becomes awesome because of such a story. Of course, he did very well in that film, but I would like to give all the credit to the guy whose story it is. So, legendary mathematician, amazing person. You all must definitely check out his contributions, and if you guys haven't watched that, you must definitely watch it. Alright, so who are still playing? Sanan Sujiro is playing. Okay, this is a rook endgame which will end in white's favor very soon. What do you think about the music, guys? Do you like it? This is something I've been playing here. Hi Shritu Patel. Vatsal Singh. Diamond. Oh, maybe you wanted to say Niranjan sir OP. Okay, Sanan has won. Hi Shritu Patel, how are you doing? It's very cold where I live. Devraj, no, I'm not playing today. I usually play on the alternate days. Like on the alternate Tuesdays. So one Tuesday I just commentate and then on one Tuesday I play. So that Kakarot is a young Indian I am. His name is just not coming to me. I know him, but yeah, let me just check once. So where is Kakarot? Kakarot, okay. His name is Hari Krishna. That's his name. A-R-A Hari Krishna. Diamond membership for Christmas. I have last exam tomorrow, but you are chilling here. Yeah, it's Hari Krishna R-A. That's right, Utsav, you are right. So, Utsav, yeah, that's the answer. And Shritu Patel, for you, I would suggest that you also have book next to you. So that, you have me so that you don't fall asleep. And you're also reading. You're also studying side by side. Because then tomorrow if you come and say that, okay, Niranjan sir, I was watching you and just forgot about I was watching Title Tuesday and forgot about exam. I don't want to be blamed, So keep your book next to you. Do some study also. Then, I don't like this. Okay. Okay. Now coming to this game, King h6. Yeah, this is going to be winning. Are there any other Indian players that I have missed so far? Shritu Patel is saying, okay, he's doing exactly that. Okay, great. So today I have a lot of time to talk because I am not playing. So if you have any questions pertaining to any games that you're watching or any chess questions, I'll be happy to answer. Yes, Vatsal Singh, you're asking a good question. So we'll be focusing on India number 8. I'll tell you who it is. I think India number 8. India number 8. For that I will have to open some files. So I am going to do the shot for India number 8. Today Rakesh did a shot for Ganguly's win over Wei. If you have not watched it, definitely please check it out. Okay, so games have begun, guys, and this is a Catalan. And Raunak Sadhwani had once mentioned to me that he does study Catalan, and this bishop c3 is an idea which he has studied. In one of our streams he did mention this. So this is going to be a slow kind of a line, and Catalan is one of my favorite openings. I like this. So queen e7, queen a4, and you all can also guess the move. Sumanyu, Rosha, no, Vidit is not playing. Master Blaster, that is the exact game we have chosen for Anand sir's shot. And you know, all the games that we are choosing are all played on chess.com. So this Anand versus Nepomniachtchi was also on chess.com. So all these games that we are seeing are all like that. But in some cases we have made exceptions, but we have made sure that most of them are played on our server. I would like you to try to make a guess about which game we are picking for other players. Okay, this position, you see the story is about this bishop. If this bishop manages to come out, then it's good for black. But if this bishop doesn't come out, then it's bad news for black. Hi Kashyap, Guripati. So there was this story about bishops. So there was this Soviet coach who had come to India once, and his student, it was a long day, and student asked him, "Sir, what is a good bishop and what is a bad bishop?" To which this coach was very tired. He said that if you play, it's a bad bishop. If I play, it's a good bishop. So that's a kind of a joke I liked when I was when I got to know about this joke. So yeah, it's hard to say which is which, but you need some experience. And in this position, I think b5 is coming. Maybe he missed it. He missed this black's response. Because b5, cb5 has to be played. Yeah, opponent plays b5. He's a FIDE master from Poland. And I don't think black has so many problems now. Because this a6, it's double-edged. Like, it can become a weakness in the long term if you don't take care of it. But it can become an asset in a middle game like this. It all depends. So whose games do you want to see? In the game Rakesh Bhai reviewed for Surya, if you have such deep with you, winning at lower level should be a breeze. No, India number 8 का होगा क्योंकि 10 मैंने किया और गंगोली का गेम राकेश ने किया. Utsav, yes, you know, I have myself had this pleasure of outplaying an opponent right from the beginning to the end. I had this opening preparation. So yeah, sometimes players like me also manage to trap opponents in preparation. But yeah, Ganguly's preparation, Dada's preparation is at a very different level. He has been a second to Anand, so that itself should tell you what level he plays and what level he prepares. Okay, let's look at some other games now. Karthikeyan Murali is having an active rook, and in end games you must have your active rook. It's very important. I think black will play a5 and then he'll keep going on with that. How is Harsha Bharatkoti doing? Harsha Bharatkoti is having a hard time in this position. Because you see, after king f1, rook c6, bishop f6, gf6, rook a2, white is a piece up and is about to win. Let's go and check what Gukesh is doing. So Gukesh is white in this position and he has played queen to b5. So Gukesh is very strong in finding these intermediate moves. You see that knight is attacked, but he's saying, no, I won't move the knight. I will challenge your queen. So these are the signs of a strong player. Now if queen takes b5, he will play knight b5 and attack the pawn again. Thank you, Kashyap Guripati. I hope you are having a nice time. Yeah, thank you. Then, who else? Raunak is in a commanding position now because now it's an end game, and as I mentioned before, this pawn on e6 could become dangerous depending on the situation. Now the situation is in favor of white because this pawn is a passer. A passed pawn is a pawn, which means it's a pawn where there is no opposition. Let's say black has no pawn here, here and here. So it's that it's given a free pass to flow. So that's a passed pawn. So I think now c6 is possible. Yeah, he goes for c6. This is a nice position. You can also open the eyes of this bishop with f4. I think, yeah, that's what he's going to do, because after knight c6 he'll play bishop d5 and also take the knight. So it's not easy for black to defend, but he's picked up this pawn. Now I think white should take this pawn, and he does that. The update here is Karthikeyan Murli and Hari Krishna both have managed to win their game, so they move on to 2 out of 2. This is, I think, possible. He can convert this. Then just c7 and then, oh, not c7, sorry, not yet. Maybe b4 check. I think he should have gone b4 check. I don't know. Now definitely rook d5 check, because king c6, rook d8 is coming. Now rook takes f5. This is winning because he has 2 pawns up, one on the outside and one here. What about Raja Harshit? Raja Harshit is winning as well. He's a piece up. And yeah, he's in good position. He's going to win this. Raunak Sadhwani is winning. Pragnananda is in a position which opposite color bishops, and this game is going to end in a draw very soon. Yeah, this game is going to end in a draw. So second round is already quite tough for a lot of players. Have you read Sanskrit subject in your school? शिव शंकर प्रसाद, एक्चुअली मुझे संस्कृत सीखना था, लेकिन मेरे स्कूल में ये जो सब्जेक्ट नहीं था, तो इसलिए हिंदी से ही मैंने काम चला लिया. लेकिन I would have loved to learn Sanskrit, but time to time I do read shlokas and their translations. So I'm trying to learn the translations of certain shlokas. So that's how, my connection is with Sanskrit at the moment. And maths exam, all the best for your maths exam. Master Blaster, India number 8 is SL Narayanan. Actually I have made a list, so I'll tell you. This game is opposite color bishop, so it's draw. Let's see, look at the game which is going on. This is NR Visak versus Albi 1999. Okay, so I'm just checking who is number 8. Give me a moment. Number 8. India. Yeah. So who is number 8? Okay. Number 8 is a surprise. It will be interesting to cover the game that I have. Kashyap Gudipati, I am not playing in this event tonight, but maybe next Tuesday you will see me play. So yeah, actually it's not SL Narayan Master Blaster according to FIDE rating list. We have decided to take FIDE into account, top 10 according to FIDE. So it's Grandmaster Parimarjan Negi. Okay, so the results are up. Only Suyog Wag is playing. This is an equal position, but in Blitz kuch bhi ho sakta hai. We cannot really say that one side is winning. So only a few games are left. Okay. So NR Visak has won. So if you look at the scores, Hikaru and Raunak Sadhwani, as you can see in the top, they are 2 out of 2. Harsha Bharatkoti is also 2 out of 2. Master Blaster. Yeah, this is going to end in a draw, I think. But let's see what happens. Babuj is from Turkey. Yes, Shiv Shankar Prasad. Parimarjan Negi, very intellectual grandmaster. When is next Chesophile show coming? To be honest, I would love to do it, but I don't really, I sometimes have the guests ready and their times sometimes don't match. But the thing is, if there is more demand, then I would do it more frequently. For example, the first Sesofile episode that I did for season 2, not many really watched it. So I'm not sure. I will definitely try to do more if there is a demand. I had actually scheduled to do it last month, but there were other things happening. So Suyog Wag has lost this game. That's pretty unfortunate. So one thing, remember guys, when you're playing against Rook and you are having Bishop, you must take your king to the opposite corner, not to the corner in which your bishop is there. So this king has to go to H1 or A8, not towards A1 here, because you have a dark square bishop. You cannot use stalemate tricks here. So you should at least try to give up the pawn. I think that was how he should have drawn, but okay. Let's go on to the next game. Karthikeyan Murli is employing the main line of Sicilian and his opponent has played classical. What about Raunak Sadhwani, our birthday boy? Yeah, Raunak Sadhwani is playing this G6, D6 tonight. I saw that he also did this in the round 1, in the first round. This is third round guys for those who are just joined. आपका पिछले क्वेश्चन का आंसर शिवशंकर प्रसाद, आपका क्वेश्चन का आंसर मैंने दे दिया था. संस्कृत और मैथ्स एग्जाम है आपका, और मैं तो संस्कृत स्कूल में सीखा नहीं. सो आई एम ट्राइंग टू कैच अप बाय लर्निंग श्लोकास नाउ, बाय आल्सो चेकिंग द ट्रांसलेशन. फॉर एग्जांपल विष्णु सहस्रनाम. सो आई डोंट नो संस्कृत yet. It's winning suddenly. Yeah, it's because he went to the wrong corner. Now we are in this game where Raunak Sadhwani is playing against Revnov. The pawn on d4 is attacked. I think he'll go c3. He goes d5. This opens a line for the bishop, which makes me very happy because I think this is good for Raunak. Now the bishop is able to see quite clearly. This knight can come to d4. Yeah. c3 he won't dare to play because that will be a weakness after take knight b5. Nice position black has. I think he will also think about possible f5 break, because then after f5 break black is threatening f4, and then if he takes gf5 then knight takes f5. So guys, when you are not sure about pawn breaks plan, then you should definitely consider pawn breaks. What is Title Tuesday? Teju Naidu. It's a tournament for title players. Very well answered by Utsav. Harshit Venkatesh. Dhanyavad. My favorite, Hikaru or Anish? For humor it is Anish, for games it's Hikaru. Will there be prize money for them? Yes, definitely. This is a prize money event. $1,600. And Hikaru is a star, is a superstar of the streaming world. Kashyap Guripati, you are asking the obvious. Rishabh Singh, Champ 2005 is Raunak Sadhwani. Pass pawns are supposed to be pushed, but always take these guidelines with a pinch of salt. Know that there could be some exceptions, because like Mark Twain says, all generalizations are false, including this one. Yeah. Shrestha is right, that's Raunak. Yeah, he goes for f5. I'm tonight playing like Raunak. Yeah, I'm thinking like Raunak. So this rook will come to f5. So for those who want to learn openings, I think the pawn breaks and where your pieces belong, these become very important. Not just mug up theory and just see what are the first few moves. Also understand where your pieces belong in the openings that you play. So Raunak is able to play moves like f5 because he has seen such ideas before. So you can also consider studying more games pertaining to the lines you play. I think he allowed some counterplay along the way because Rook has come to 7th rank, which could cause some trouble. But we can't say how much yet. Yeah, but he has allowed some counterplay, that's for sure. Rook takes c7, he's allowing the pawn to be captured. What is his idea? I don't get that move. That was new. Okay, maybe he'll first go bishop e5. White is also intending to go bishop h6, queen into queen e6. So if you compare the king's position, I would say white's king is more safe in this position as of now. Aditya, Anish is top rated than Hikaru. Yes, I agree with that. Harshit Venkatesh is asking, whom are you supporting? Tonight I am supporting the birthday boy, Raunak Sadhwani. But I would be happy if any of the Indian players finish in the top. मैं mod कब बनूंगा? Shiv Shankar, you see in the description there is a Discord link. You just click on the Discord link, join Discord. There will be one form available there. Fill that form, and then the team of chess.com staff, we have a moderator there. They decide who will be the moderator. Where can we play free tactics? I think if you become a chess.com premium member, you will be able to play free tactics. I mean, there will be unlimited tactics then. But I think basic 5 or 6 positions are definitely free. What are the good books for middle game, sir? It depends on the level you are playing. If you're generally asking, I think there are a lot of books. So maybe you can rephrase your question. Can you do a video on main ideas of openings the way you have a goal in most cases, like playing the e5 break as black while playing against London? Utsav, you mentioned something of great relevance to those who are supposed to combat London. So for those who are playing against London, to play for e5 is a key idea, or let's say one of the key ideas, or the ideas that is becoming popular these days. Yeah, I think I can consider to do that kind of video in the future. Like opening videos, definitely. I think we put out a poll on our channel once, and most of you were interested in knowing traps. So we thought, okay, whatever the chat requires, I think we should be doing it. But yes, I will also consider covering opening ideas. But remember that we are representing chess.com. So most of the content that comes here is also maintaining the flavor of what happens on the main server, right? So we do mysterious 5 moves or best 5 moves, or we do game of the days, and we do streams. But then in addition to that, in chess.com India, we introduced 2 new things. One is your game of analysis, which you know, and the other is 20 questions with the stars, which I did with Arvind Chidambaram. So we did that activity, and then of course I have Chessophile show. What is the biggest hurdle to Indian juniors crossing 2700? I think this is a question which I think they will be able to answer better. But generally, I think if there is more support financially, and if more companies come ahead, they will feel comfortable enough to hire different team members, coaches, seconds. I think if you want to be a world champion in chess, you need a strong team, a back-end team that takes care of your specific needs. So if you have that kind of a culture in India, I think we can see more than one champion. Oh, white is winning, queen f6. That's a checkmate. Can you believe that it's a checkmate? King cannot come because bishop is guarding. So results are out. Raunak Sadhwani has unfortunately lost. But I see this as a sign. Maybe he will come back and finish in the top like he usually does. Pragnananda has won, which is good. And Pragnananda has won, Gukesh has won, NR Visak has won, Syog Wag has won, Raja Harshita has won, Harikrishna Era has won. So I think that was the only upsetting result for us. G4. Okay. Remember guys that this pawn, I think he has to take this pawn. If not now, then when? Yeah, this game white will never lose because this is a wrong color bishop and only white will try to win this game. He'll put his pawn on h4, g5 and then also push this pawn here. Yeah, this is, if anything, then only white will try. So he will try to collect this pawn with his king. Harsha Bharat Koti on the verge of scoring another victory here. Shiv Shankar Prasad is saying, please focus on Sahil Tukku. Okay, I will check his games. I mean, all free ever without any money. I think for that you can buy a book, Shiv Shankar. You know what happens when you buy a book is, in a chess book, the author also gets benefited. So you can maybe buy a tactical book. There are a lot of puzzle positions. Books with puzzles. Okay, I will add Crazy Martian in the follow list. Crazy Martian. Harsha Badkoti has drawn his game. Okay, fine. So after 3 rounds, who do we have in the top? Let me update the results. From India, I don't see big names yet. Yenar Visak is there. He's on 3 out of 3. So we will cover Yenar Visak next. Gukesh is on 3 out of 3. Karthik and Murali is on 3 out of 3. So we have 3 Indians with perfect scores. Kakarut is also 3 out of 3. Wow. So Gukesh's game is here. So you want me to see Crazy Martian. Okay, Crazy Martian is playing a woman grandmaster from Russia. We will let him play. This is just the first position. So we'll focus on the leaders now. Karthik and Murali is one of our leaders and he's playing Tapu 2. So I think he's also a strong international master. Tapu 2. I don't know his name though. But I'll add him to the list. He's also on 3 out of 3. This is called the Bogo Indian defense, but it's coming through Tango. And Tango, as you know, if you have seen my streams previously, this is one of my favorite openings. So this is Black Knight's Tango. We'll stick with this game. I will explain what are the key ideas. So Richard Palliser wrote a book on Black Knight's Tango many years back, and Vidit Gujarati once checked that book. He learned it opening, and he has also won a nice game. I think I was with him when he won that game. I was in the tournament, and after that I also checked what exactly this system means. It's about playing on dark squares. So as you can see, this e5 break is also playing on dark squares. So it's a slow and steady game where knights play an important role in the entire opening. Now this d5 means the c5 square is available to black. So if a3, b4 doesn't come immediately, then black will capitalize or maybe place a few pieces there. The possible pawn breaks in this position could be c6 later. This knight can come to d8 or b8. Yeah, he goes for d8 because this knight can then come to f7. So after this knight moves from f6, f5, knight f7 is one idea. The other idea is simply to castle and play c6 and then break here. So that's how Tango works. Yes guys, please like the stream. Thanks for reminding Shrestha. Himanshu Pandey, yes, remarkable, isn't it? He has just won the World Under 14. and you know, it's a time where, okay, you won an event, maybe drink some juice, have some rest. But no, this guy is here already playing Title Tuesday, which shows how much he loves playing chess. Who is my favorite chess player? I find it hard to pick one. Difficult to pick one, really. But I can say that I have learned a lot from the games of Korchnoi in the last few years, and also from Alekhine. But it's hard to say who my favorite player is. I keep learning from different players. Okay. Okay. Coming back to the game. 67 watching. Wow, that's great. Gukesh interest in chess is on another level. I agree, Sayed. You are right. I have been following him for many years now. I've played also. And yeah, his dedication and love for chess is of another level. I agree. Then let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is how Tango works. You see, in this position, he played knight e8 to get f5 and then f4. Now you must observe one thing, that Karthik and Murali is not touching his pawns queenside pawns. The reason being, you must not play on the side where your opponent is strong. This is a good guideline, very similar to the kind of guidelines you get when you read Art of War, the book by Sun Tzu. So that kind of a quote. Did you read the life story of Gata Kamsky? Yes, I have read. I have read it in bits and pieces, and I have seen Kamsky, and I can say that I have shook hands with him. He also does not use engines. I think we must also give credit to his coaches. Vishnu Prasanna is one of his coaches, I think, and that discipline also comes from him. I am yet to read his book published by Thinkers Publishing, Kamsky's book. I haven't read it. But Kamsky has been my London system hero throughout. I have studied a lot of his London system games. So Suyog walk. Okay, Suyog while is close. So this game will go a while. I think Queen will come to G4. But these are the points you can pick from the games of Grandmasters. What they are not doing. And this is something that I also do. Just take a look at any game, guess the moves, and see if you can match the moves with the masters. If you are not able to match, you have to investigate what is it that you missed and what is it that the Grandmaster saw. It's a good exercise from time to time. I have a feeling that Karthikeyan Mulli will outplay his opponent. You see the knight on d8 making its way to g5, h3. f3 is a move which he wants to play g4, and you see Karthikeyan immediately spots it and plays h5. So again he wants to go g4, and maybe now knight f6 could have been better probably. Now knight h3 check, king g2 is coming. Okay, he's forced to retreat, which is fine. If this rook were here, maybe it would have been a big difference. Okay, maybe some chance for white now, because the last 2-3 moves were not really accurate by Karthikeyan. So that is how chess is. One wrong move and you're gone. Okay, knight e5 is possible. Bishop e5, d e5, but he doesn't go there. I think white is recovering already. You see, now he is going to play king f1 or king h1 or maybe king h2. Yeah, that was his idea. Knight h4 is possible, but I don't know who is going to favor. 6 years old. 6 years old, Kashyap Gudipati. Any tips to improve chess? Boomer, no, Title Tuesday. Nihal isn't playing tonight. The update here is that Pragnananda and Harshabhat Koti have lost. Gukesh is still playing, but we are sticking with this game, and I think he's going to win. Rook takes e4. Yeah, he's going to win. And for some tips, so 6-year-old viewer Kashyap Gudipati, I have one suggestion. Please watch Your Game Our Analysis streams on YouTube channel, episode number 3, 4, 5. I think I've mentioned some important tips which are not only useful for you but for all levels. So there you will see a collection of tips, maybe around 50 tips, close to 50 tips, because I've covered like at least 10 games in every episode. So I've given at least 3 tips for every game. So there itself you see how many tips I've given. So please check that. Karthikeyan Mulli has won. What about Pragnananda? Pragnananda has lost. Raunak Sadhwani has won. Wow, what a mate. You see the bishop and then this bishop. Nice. This is a crushing win, which he needed. Gukesh has lost. He's lost to Emperor 87. So Emperor 87 is none other than Deepan Chakravarti, guys. He was part of the Chessophile show. So this is fine. He played the London system, but Utsav was mentioning how getting e5 is important in London, but in this game white had a firm control on the square e5, so he did not get e5. Wow, you see Deepan Chakravarti sacrificed the exchange. So here is a quick question for you, chat. Which Which world champion in chess was known for his exchange sacrifices? Think about this. Which world champion? Srishti won? Really? Let's see. I think I have to like look into that game. Maybe you can paste the link, Surya Chandra. अपने आगे फोटो में निहाल का फोटो क्यों लगा? Where is Nihal photo? That is a normal line. Hikaru against Srishti. Can you please send me the link of that game? Mikhail Tal. What is Mikhail Tal? Tal? Emperor 87 is not Tal, guys. I think he's Rajnikant. No. Oh, you are talking about the answer. No. It's not. It's not Mikhail Tal. It's not Mikhail Tal. Okay. So I have got the link. Okay, where do I see the game though? It's a draw. It's a draw. So that's great. So she managed to draw Hikaru Nakamura. She's white. Seems like a good move. Okay, she's developing a bishop, getting a pieces, attacking h6. Fine. Rook d1 is fine. This is fine. Yeah, she gave the e4 pawn because she's getting f7. Okay. All fine to me. Let's see. Queen d3. She is threatening something? No. Okay, she's threatening h5. Okay. Oh. Okay, she has taken a draw. Yeah, it's an interesting game, I would say, and I have played against Srishti, and she's quite a dynamic player. But I'm not sure. I can say that it looked like a good game from both sides. Like Hikaru was trying, and White also had chances, it feels. Oh, something happened to my board. Let me get the board right. Yeah, I'm back. The boards are okay. And I'm getting the board again. So that's the problem to check a game that has happened already. If I'm not following it, my OBS gets disturbed. Hikaru is saying that she cheated. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, this is all our staff usually does the checking and all. I don't know what is the truth, but if you're talking about the game, I think it was a nice game. Yeah. So we are here to see the games, guys, and not talk about things which we do not know. Shreyas, I'm not sure, because always and never are very powerful words, and we should use them judiciously. You should not be too committal about such words. And I would say that we are here to see the games. Let's enjoy that. Okay, that means there will be a break now, and the break will mean some more minutes of chat. Suraj, Satpute, Sahil, Utsav. One thing I have realized, that if you can't say anything good, let's not talk about it. So let's talk about what is good in the stream that you have seen so far. Raunak's game, yeah. I liked the game. I felt crazy. I mean, the game was happening at a fast pace, but yeah. So we can take the good of it and then let the others, our team, decide what was what. So this game I'm interested in. The game that I was talking before I went to Srishti's game was this. This game. You know, this exchange sacrifice with rook takes d6. NR Visak is a strong grandmaster. Yes, Nikhil, you are right. He is playing Title Tuesday right after becoming a world champion. Yeah, it looked very risky for Gukesh because he gave a lot of play for Deepan. So Deepan Chakravarti was... by the way, Karthikeyan Murli has won this game. We left this game at one stage. I would come back here. Yeah, this game. And then he took this pawn and then took this pawn. So that is how he won the game. Clean game, it feels suddenly. And I'm waiting for the games to begin. And the games have begun. No, the games have not begun. Yeah, still some time. Okay. Premium membership giveaway. Great determination by Gukesh. Agree, 100%. Never saw GM Visak playing. Can you tell something about him? So GM Visak and NR Visak and NR Vignesh, they are brothers. And here GM Visak is a grandmaster. I have played against both these players and they both are very good. And the good thing is that they have each other to practice with. And he's from Tamil Nadu, and we have one thing common. Me, NR Visak and NR Vignesh, we all studied in the same school, Velamal. And yeah, he's quite talented and he has had some good results, especially in Parshvanath tournaments. I've seen him do very well. So that's about NR Visak. Yeah, games have begun, guys. Games have begun. Rajashit is playing Eric Hansen, the Chespra guy. And we see Deepan Chakravarti versus Karthikeyan Murli. We will definitely not miss this one. So Karthikeyan Murli is on 4 out of 4 and Deepan Chakravarti is also on 4 out of 4. I'm sure these guys must have played against each other on the board as well many times. This is called the Ponziani. And here knight f6 and d5, 2 moves. And now queen f4. The point is d5, knight d4, knight e5. So then queen g5 happens here. So queen g5, knight takes c6, bishop d7. Yeah, he goes queen d5, but I think bishop b5 is the move here. Will he play bishop b5? He goes f4. I don't think this is the best. I don't think so. I think he went wrong. But maybe I could be wrong, and maybe this could be part of his preparation. But I think black is already doing great. You see, he's ready to castle. He has his bishop coming to d6, whereas white has not developed much. Though this queen and knight, this queen has to run. That means another extra move. And in such positions, I think black should not exchange queens because black is ahead in development. So you take advantage of white's underdeveloped position. I would play queen d6 here and put knight to f6 or even queen to f5. Queen e6, I don't know. Now I'll take this queen. He'll say thank you very much and he'll take the queen. And now I'll get his bishop to b5. Can we expect Raunak to come in top 10? You know, Rishabh, that Raunak has done this before. So we could expect him to do this. Rohit Agrawal, I'm not sure. For me, I felt and I didn't see anything, but this will, all the games are monitored, so don't worry about it. all the games are always monitored, so we cannot really just gossip or just talk about it just like that. I think I saw the game and it was nice game, interesting game. Let's come back to this position. Bishop f5. Okay, bishop f5 has been played. Okay. So yeah, I think white will play bishop b5. Looks normal. And then castles. So I think game is changing now, because see, after castles, bishop c4 threatening this. Now after castle it is white who is threatening black, and black is not getting time to castle. You see how the things change suddenly. At one point it looked like white's king is in danger because he's underdeveloped, and now it's the opposite. And now black has to play queenside, like he has to protect this and this. If the king goes here, this falls. So he's first asking where this knight wants to go, and now he wants to castle on the queen side. Yeah, that's what he does. This is fine. Yeah, Nakamura, of course, never. Yeah, Nakamura is a very strong player when it comes to online as well as offline, of course, but his level at online is at a crazy level. Yeah, let us trust chess.com staff, fair play staff, to do their job. You don't worry about it. Let's come back to this game. Knight d5. The bishop is attacked. Bishop goes to g3. There is knight e3. So he goes knight d5. But I think black can take knight takes f4 now. And after rook f4 there is knight takes e5. And after d5 there is rook takes d2. Oh, he doesn't play it. He doesn't play it. Maybe there was something. I don't see what was wrong with knight takes f4. Or maybe knight takes f4, knight takes c6. So he took the knight. Okay, now it makes sense. Now after rook f2, I think black can play f6. Black can also play knight c4. Position seems balanced. Yes, I am chess.com staff, but I am not on the fair play team. I am the, let's say, the person who takes care of the chess.com India social media and videos, things like that. Yes, it would be great to have 100 likes, guys. Shiv Shankar is right. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. Okay, bishop f7. So something happened. He gave up his exchange for those kingside pawns. So his idea is to play for the compensation. So I am now going to reveal the answer. Who is that world chess champion known for exchange sacrifices? It is none other than Tigran Petrosyan. So you must definitely Google Petrosyan's exchange sacrifices. They're very nice, instructive. And when it comes to dynamic exchange sacrifices, you must definitely check out the games of Vasilin Topalov. I think now he has to go knight d6 and then rook f8 check. It's a forced move. Now this bishop will come back and the position is still equal. So this game will go in a draw, I think. Now let's look at the other games. Who is leading on the chart? When it comes to Indian players, I think Emperor 87 and Karthikeyan Murli. Who else? Please tell the real names of players. Yeah, it's Karthikeyan Murli versus Deepan Chakravarti. Yeah, Siddharth, I am wearing the shirt because it's cold here. Yeah, they have their systems to detect and all. Don't worry. Vipin Sharma, young kid, is Karthikeyan Murli. Yeah, it's cold in Delhi. I know it's cold here as well. Gukesh is about to win. Young kid is about to hold. I think Gukesh has won. Pragnananda has checkmated. Oh, not checkmated, but has won. Yeah, he's checkmated his opponent. Wow, his opponent is a grandmaster. You see how he has checkmated. Queen to b1 and queen b5. Harsha Bharat Koti has 2.5 seconds. Will he survive this game against international master from Russia? I think rook e8. Doesn't go there. He doesn't do that. Okay, rook g8 coming. Somehow, Harsha Bharat Koti is managing somehow. I think he could also be streaming. He's also a streamer. Yeah, now this rook can come here. Anything can happen. I don't know. Crazy Martian has lost his game against Women Grandmaster. Wow, what a comeback. That position was bad and he won the game. So his opponent played rook d7, probably mouse slip, and he just picked the rook. NR Visak is playing against Grandmaster Swiss Power. I don't know the name of the player who's playing black. Yeah, but this rook end game, as they say, all rook end games end in a draw. So this is going to end in a draw. I think this is going to end in a draw. Yeah, I'll just give a check and repeat. Not repeating, okay. Rook f7 draws. Yeah, that's all. Let's draw. So from this round, we can see that Raunak. Where is Raunak? I don't see Raunak. But yeah, Karthikeyan Murli has lost. Oh, that means our hope is Deepan Chakravarti, who is leading 5 out of 5. So that means next round we will definitely focus, keep an eye on Emperor 87. By the way guys, I did a video in which Deepan Chakravarti Anna won against Hikaru Nakamura. Have you seen this already? Shiv Shankar Prasad, Bihar mein bhi thand hai. Sab jagah thand padi hai. This is a winter season in India. Who is rQuery98? No, I don't know who is that. My rating on chess.com is around 1300. If I play a tournament, then will it be near 1300? That's a good question, Himanshu ji. Namaskara Vishaka avare, hegidira? Hegide chali? Himanshu ji, I think if you are around 1900 on chess.com, maybe then you could be around 1600 in FIDE, could be. But you know, I could be wrong, okay? I would say don't worry about all this. Focus on improving and getting your basics right. Rating will eventually come. The rating is just a game of numbers. I know that rating में क्या है या पैसे में क्या रखा है is what I would say, but I think focus more on playing, and then maybe try playing a rated player, and maybe a rated player after a game might tell you based on the moves you make what kind of level you are in. Yeah, that was an amazing game. Look, I am not from Delhi. I am in Belgaum. Yeah, that was amazing, isn't it? Yeah, the way he won against Hikaru. So I'm waiting for the games to begin. No games are in progress. Then why are the games not beginning? Yeah, there is one game. Srishti is playing. So Srishti has lost this game. Eltad Safarli. Guys, this is a game to watch. Deepan Chakravarti versus Eltad Safarli. Yeah, we will keep an eye on this. This is called the Veresov, and now it has transposed to Pirk defense. How many of you have played Pirk defense in your life? How do Vipin, you are right. Belgaum is in Karnataka. 1900 or Belagavi, that's how they say it. Belagavi. Chali lekkadalli kammi, Mysore. Guys, if you ever come south, I think you should definitely visit Mysore. That's a beautiful place. So Kuljit has just mentioned his rating. So I think Himanshu ji, I think that will give you some idea. Tejun, I do sometimes I do teach online. Kashyap Guripati, me sir. What about you? You saw it. Okay, Kashyap. Good to know that you saw it. Ankit Upadhyaya. Yeah, that's okay, Ankit. I have nothing much to say about it. I'm not that kind of a guy, no, to say anything about it. Let's come back to this. Emperor 87, Deepan Chakravarti. Queens are off the board, but yeah, I'm not sure if I can say a particular side is better yet. Knight can come to d4, but we see bishop e7 is 1. Bishop is keeping a 9. If I were white, I would play knight e2 next, king f2, and then rook d1. Something like that. But it is black's turn, and black has to decide what to do against bishop takes c6, bc6, bishop e7. Yeah, this is a move assuming that white wants to go bishop into c6, so that the rook just by standing here is activated. The bishop comes back, I think, possible. Karnataka Premier League, that's why. Okay. Scoreboard is not updated. Thank you for the reminder. Now your scoreboard is updated, I think, yeah. So there are like 9 players with perfect scores, and that includes Indian Grandmaster Deepan Chakravarti, which makes me very happy. Teju Naidu, I am from Belgaum. Harsha Bharatkuti was streaming, very good. Ankit Kumar, thank you for the update. Hi Sri Vidya Venkatesh, namaste, हेगिद्रा. शिव शंकर प्रसाद, आपके साथ हम जरूर खेलेंगे sometime. Just challenge me when I am there. If I am not doing anything else, then definitely I accept challenge. A lot of people challenge me, so if I'm not doing anything, just sitting on chess.com checking games, I will definitely play. But challenge me when I'm not doing much, I would accept then. Bishop c5. I like this position for white, but I'm trying to understand why is that bias. Is it because I evaluate this position as better for white? I think knight d5 is coming. I would love to play knight d5. Somehow I feel white is better, but I'm finding it hard to put it into words why I feel so. I think it is because of this knight d5 move. Because whenever white wants, he can just simply take the bishop, and in this position, the double bishop which white has, which black has, is not relevant. I think that is the reason. But you know, this pawn on h4 and these loose pawns, they can become weak. So you see b4. cb4 is not possible because of the threats here. Now Chennai Devi, thank you for asking. So if you want to watch my streams in Kannada, you can check out my channel. So sometimes me and my mom, we stream chess in Kannada. So in Kannadadalli nodidre, I think you can check my channel. Okay, coming back to this game, I think position is balanced right now. Will I play cb4? Yeah, I will. ab4 and then maybe protect this pawn. Oh, now rook b3 and now ba5. Now I'm threatening to play rook takes b2. This is turning out to be in white's favor. Oh, rook b2, rook d1 check. Deepan Anna has to be careful here. Rook d1 is coming, so king c2 I think. I'll play king c2, get away from the check. Get out from that check. He's got bishop c3. I think that's a better move than king c2. Because now bishop c3, knight c3. Yeah, knight c3, ab4, and then maybe even king b2. Just take king b2. Avoid any kind of danger. Just play king b2. But rook d2 check. King c1, bc3. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. Rook c3 has to be played. And now this pawn will, I think, have great chances for promoting. Wow, you see chess is timing. g5. Now you see a6, gh4, a7, h3, a8, queen. Check. So by playing f4, he wants to prevent rook g5, but I don't know whether this was the right move. Rook g3 is coming. Now on rook c5, he has to play king h7, I think. Oh, king h7, rook h5. But there is always rook a3, so rook is behind the pawn, which makes things slightly easy for black. So black is not in danger, I think. Not in danger at all. Wow, f5. So I think he can take ef5. Oh, but then h3. That is the trick, guys. ef5 wants to go h3. a6, h3, a7, rook a3. You see, black has this option to put the rook behind the white's pawn, but white finds it difficult to do so. Wow, okay. So rook a7, then rook h3. This is his plan. So this game is likely to end in a draw, guys. Because if he takes this, this pawn is captured. If he supports this, then he will just take this, and there's going to be a draw soon. I think ef5, just take that and then take this, and this is going to be, I think, a draw. King c2. King d3. Come with your king as soon as possible. This is going to be a draw. Any good sources online to learn Kannada? You want chess in Kannada? Then you can watch my stream. Hama Teju, konja Tamil theriyum. I think the best way is to watch movies in Kannada with subtitles. I second that. Utsab, you are right. Hi Atab. Hi Atul, thank you. You came and the watching is 100 plus. So pro streamer Atul Dale is here. Thank you Atul for joining, and great to see you here. So Atul Dale is also a strong, very popular chess streamer in our community. You can see that he does a lot of streams. Who is Emperor? Emperor is Deepan Chakravarti. And this game is about to end in a draw. Kannadigaru OP in the chat. Shashank Reddy. Namaskara. Dhanyavadagalu. Shivam, I am good. I hope you are also good. And you are staying warm in this winter. It's quite cold. Would be nice to have a scoreboard with only Indian player scores. Remember, Rishabh, that I am the one producing here, and I have to keep tabs on the standings, on the games, and to update a separate sheet and update scores is difficult because I am also talking with you. So I will try to see if we can do something about it. Shashank Reddy, namaste. I think black is not winning here. Now he's winning. I think now he's winning because this pawn is just going to run. But I think somewhere here it was not. Here he had chance to draw. But somewhere along the line, I think this rook belongs behind. But this I think was a mistake. Rook g1 was a mistake, I think. Or maybe just play rook e1. Rook e1, king e1. King g5, play king f1. This is a draw. So rook e1 was important to offer the exchange of rooks and just bring your king. Because rook e1 is a draw. This king f1, king g4, king g2, king f4, king f2, king e4, king e2. But it's not easy to find this with just few seconds left on the clock. What about other players? We were focusing on this particular player throughout, that is Deepan Rana. And I see that Visak has lost. So this round was slightly difficult for Indians. But yeah, good news is Raunak Sadhwani has won, guys. And Pragnananda has won too. With that, we will be now awaiting the start of the next round, I think, very soon. So I'm updating the scores. Emperor is 5 out of 6, that is Deepan Chakravarti. Swimmer Chess is here, guys. Swimmer Chess, that is Shiva Mahadevan. I have to follow him as well. Thank you for making it 100 plus likes, Atul. Thank you. Harshit Dhaundial, you can check that in the pinned message I have put all the players who are playing, all the star players. Rishabh Iyer, what was your message? Would be nice to have a scoreboard. Yeah, it's a good idea. No, I don't see that as a criticism. We are open to ideas. I just said that at the moment it is difficult. Do you think time affects the quality of game for our Indians? It could be one of the reasons, but I don't think that will affect a lot because we as chess players are prepared to become accustomed to whatever the situation is, because we as players go abroad and there's a different time zone, and then by going there so long, you cannot really say that the timing is not to your convenience. You have to be ready. A champion has to be ready. Like they say in this dialogue in this series, नाम है शबाना, हमें हमेशा तैयार रहना चाहिए, no matter what. ನನ್ನ personal channel ಹಾಕೋಣ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ತಡ್ರಪ್ಪ. My personal channel. So I'm just showing you, this is my personal channel. Okay. So that's my channel, guys. If you want, you can consider subscribing. We are now into the next game. Raunak Sadhwani is 5 out of 6. Deepan Chakravarti is 5 out of 6. Karthikeyan Murli is 5 out of 6. And just very happy to see that Raunak has played one of my favorite openings, which is the Black Knight's Tango. If you are here for a while, then you might have heard me say that this is about dark squares. And this is Black Knight's Tango. The game resembles the King's Indian structure, which is quite common in games like this with tangos. I think he has good chances to convert in this game. My bet is on Raunak. And then this bishop will come to f5, or the knight can come to f5. He's going for the rapid development. I think knight f5 will come very soon. This knight will find its way to d4 and be very happy there. And this queen will find the square on f6 pretty. Or also g5, queen g5. The drawback of bishop c3 is that it's giving way for the queen, but he goes for queen d7, which is equally strong. I think he'll go maybe double on the f line. So in this game, we will stick with Raunak Sadhwani. Yeah, so maybe next time I'll think of a way to put plans. If that's possible, I'll definitely try to get scorecards of these players. The thing is, prior to the start of Title Tuesday, we are not really sure who are the players who are likely to join Title Tuesday for that particular event. So we'll have to do it all of that in just like 1 or 2 minutes just after the event begins. This rook will come to e8. Bishop is hanging, bishop is hanging. I mean, it is supported, but I would not like to give this bishop. d3 to open this line for the bishop. I don't know. Oh, bishop d4. He allowed bishop d4. That's bad. I think now Raunak is having a good chance because the bishop could come to d4. Okay. So Crazy Martian, we haven't looked at his game. He's on 2 points and he's playing another national master. Playing fine. Hari Krishna is playing against Benjamin Bock. So this is R.A. Hari Krishna from Chennai. He has played the Queen's Indian, which resembles a Benoni. Rook will come to e5, maybe h5. Something like this is interesting. Raunak Sadhwani is, he has played bishop d4 and then bishop b6 and now g5. Wow. He runs away and now he's threatening knight s3. So Raunak is playing ambitiously. Remember that fg5 is not possible because knight is hanging. This rook could come to e8, yeah. Now moves like rook takes e4 are in the air. For example, bishop takes f2, queen f2, rook takes e4, rook takes e4, then bishop f5. Something like this could happen. So that is the reason he just moved the bishop from there. Yeah, this seems interesting. I'm very curious to see how this game will progress because it's about whether black will regret playing g5 or not. If he wins, then he will definitely not regret. But if he loses, I think he will regret that move because that was very risky. Because it was like opening up your own king. Rook e1, rook e1. Gf4 seems interesting, but knight h3. Oh, he doesn't go for it. Doesn't go for it. Wow. Now I am optimistic about Raunak's chances because I don't think he is in that danger anymore. Of course, after rook check, you have to be careful not to play king h8 because queen c3 is coming. So he has correctly played king f7, skipping the danger, stepping away from the danger rather. Thank you Rishabh for subscribing. Stream Blast IG Raid Madi. Okay, no. Anurag is live. Anurag, can't say much about that. Ya ur inda. Now Belagaminda. Belagavi. Namoro. So this game, you see, king has come back to e8. This king will come to c8 very soon. Then it's the journey from the king side to the queen side. Have you ever seen a game in which one player travels with his king from king side to queen side and wins? There's a famous Petrosian game in which he does that. Is the pawn a to g8 diagonal the reason why he is afraid of playing g5? A to g8 diagonal. I think g5 in general in chess is quite risky, but in this particular position he probably felt that that's the only way to keep the pressure going. That's why maybe he played g5, but I personally don't really feel that was the best move. It was risky. Now he wants to play c5 and trap this bishop. So Raunak plays bishop e3, but that puts him in this line. I don't know how good that is because queen e2 is possible, but then maybe he has queen e7. Okay, so he has it covered, guys. He has it covered. Bishop f4 is met by rook g7 check. King d8. So he first plays king f6. Remember to use your king in the end game because that's the most powerful piece. I think king f5, king e4, and black is already better. Maybe king f5, king e4. Play rook f7. Oh, rook g1 is a mating threat. Rook g1 mating threat. And now rook g2 could have given him more chances, I think. King f5, and then this knight cannot reach this king so easily. Rook e3. This seems like going in Raunak's favor. Bishop e3 and the pawn is lost. Raunak is going to win. Something happened. There was a change in the valuation. I think with a very few seconds, anything could happen here. When tournaments will get started, sir? Namaste Prityore, hegidira? Nimdu Kalburgi, okay, good to know. I don't know, Teju Naidu. I also want to play the tournaments, but I don't know. Yeah, that is what he was probably not afraid. I don't know. It's a difficult question to see whether he played that because he saw no other chance or whether he was aware of the danger and still went for it anyway. Nitish Modi, Rakshita won under 16 girls, I think. Gukesh won under 14 open and Rihal Sarid won under 18 open. So I see a question, a very interesting one. I will answer that. Has computer science changed the way people see chess with various engines being implemented? Of course, Aditya. Computer science has shaped how chess is right now. Nam Kannadigarana well-to-do YouTube channel. Okay. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು Shashank. It's good that you are happy about me being here. Thank you. Olledu. And I hope you are also practicing chess every day. It's important to keep your chess practice consistent. Yalle idru, please keep practicing chess. It's a good habit to have. Okay, so coming back to scores, guys, Gukesh has won. He moves on to 6 points. And Deepan Chakravarti has drawn against Robert Hess. Robert Hess, who just had his birthday recently. And then Pragnananda lost. So let me look at the scores now. So what's the score? Gukesh is on 6 out of 7. So I think we will keep an eye on Gukesh. He's the only player in the top. And then we have Hari Krishna RA on 5.5 out of 7. So 7 rounds are over. My highest rated opponent over the board. I think I have played against 2654. I think Rager Marcus. He's the highest rated player I've played. Crazy Martian has won. Great. Benjamin Bock. Kakarot has drawn against Benjamin Bock with the help of a perpetual. Oh, Raunak Sadhwani has drawn this game. Okay. So he went for something risky, but eventually settled for a draw. Okay, so Raunak is trailing by 1.5 points. Not easy. I think he has to win every game from now to come in top 3. That's what it feels like right now. Shashank Reddy, 900. Decent rating. I think you can improve. I would definitely recommend that new nama streams on Nodi, and also check YGOA. There is a stream on chess.com India which is called Your Game Our Analysis. So in that stream, wherever mistakes in the you kalibod, you can learn from the mistakes of others. And I also give tips after the games that I analyze. Hi Karan Gupta. Maybe give me an example as to what we talked about. Maybe then I can recollect. So Shashank, please check that Your Game Our Analysis streams that we have on chess.com India. I think that will help you to take your rating up. Hikaru was playing. I don't know whether he's playing right now. Gukesh is playing against Dimitri from Germany. Wow. Okay, this move I haven't seen before, guys. B4 is new to me. I haven't seen this. Great. So since Gukesh is our top player, I think we will focus on Gukesh. I think he is on who is leading at the moment at the top? When it comes to Indian players, I think Gukesh is on 6 out of 7, so it makes sense to keep an eye on his game. JEE, yeah, I remember the joke. Because I am not the JEE expert, and you had come for the wrong stream that day because you were mentioning about JEE. Okay. So Karan Gupta, I remember you. In this position, it's a new kind of position because this pawn on b4, I'm used to seeing it with pawn here, but this pawn has come to b4, which is weird. I think now f6 kind of ideas will start coming. Bishop e7, f6, and this h4 pawn will start feeling the heat of being on h4. But instead, Gukesh goes for exchange of queens. But he has to do something about the pawn on b4. So opponent plays b5, says that if you want to exchange queens, you take, but I won't take, which is fair enough. I think you cannot, by the way, you cannot take knight d4, guys, because then he will take queen c4, bc4, and you are losing the knight for free. So don't grab poisonous pawns like the pawn on d4. Kilan Panchal, why in Tata Steel only one Indian? Be happy that we have one Indian, Kilan. Hari Krishna is there. Be happy about it. Why Ali Reza didn't play the FIDE under 18? This I don't know, Rivu. I'm not sure. Okay, coming to the game. Queens are off the board. The rook on a1, bete hi active ho gaya. Rook on a1 is like, is that rook which just sits wherever it is and is able to control the entire file. Wow. Now the pawn on d4 is attacked. Remember that you cannot do n pass because pawn has moved from c6 to c5. And you see now knight c7 was threatened, so he immediately played king d7. White can grab this pawn if he wants to, and he does it. The bishop can come to c5. Fair enough. So I'm able to guess good moves today. King can come to c6. In endgames like this, black has a default advantage of having his king already in the center. Since there are no queens, I think it makes sense to bring your king closer to the center, because in endgame, as I keep mentioning this, king is an active piece. Usko bahar lana hai, you have to bring your king in the endgame. Now this rook will come to c8 and then attack this pawn on c2. I think he has managed to gather a lot of counterplay. And black is already better, I think. Raunak is on the verge of converting this game, this advantage, into a full point. So we can hope that he can win this. Born ready. Ayush Patel is saying that he has a question based on knights and their pattern of moving, asked in Technolothon quiz. Would you like to squeeze your mind? I would like to try, Ayush. So you can put the question. Atul Goyal. Suggest me some video or some book to learn Queen's Gambit perfectly. The video series I would suggest is Kasparov's DVD on Queen's Gambit, but on chess.com/articles you will definitely find a lot of articles on Queen's Gambit. Let me bring one article for you based on Queen's Gambit. Alright, so let me get Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit. I think this is a good article. It's about Queen's Gambit structures. This is one article you can read. And about the video, I think you have to watch some series on Queen's Gambit where, you know, a particular author, nothing comes to mind immediately, but I think Garry Kasparov's DVD on Queen's Gambit will give you a rich understanding of how the opening developed until 2005. Karan Gupta says watch Grandmaster games with an engine. I am not sure about that. Please don't use engine, use your mind. You're welcome. Usually Mohit Bhatt, yes, Mohit Bhatt also mentions an important thing, that there are traveling restrictions. That's the reason why getting Indian players to play Tata Steel is not so easy. Fork OP, where is the fork? Let's see. Yes. This Gukesh has won, which is great news. So after Gukesh, let's see the games that's going on. Raunak Sadhwani is playing against Bulldog 167. And yeah, he's about to win. He's a queen up, guys. This pawn will also promote. So Raunak is winning, no doubt. How about Harsha Bharatkoti? Harsha Bharatkoti is playing Ice Boy 88, a guy from Iceland. Wow, that's very appropriate. Ice Boy is from Iceland. And Harsha Bharatkoti is on 4.5 at the moment. He has double bishop advantage, but he is a pawn down. So in this position, material outweighs pieces here, because you don't see this bishop in active positions. They are passive. Avi Kumar, that was a mistake. We will get that video deleted soon. There was a video that just came just like that. We were not, it was not deliberate. I think it just went out that just like that. So that was a mistake. Shivam edits, in en passant rule, why only the pawn take the other pawns? There is an interesting story behind this. There was a time in which chess was different, especially Indian chess. It was different, and the pawns were not supposed to move 2 steps, okay? But somewhere they decided that let's give the chance for these pawns on the second rank to jump to the 4th rank, or that means move 2 squares if they want to. So they were given this choice, but they realized that if we give this choice, then it will be unfair for those pawns which have already made a long journey to the 4th rank. So to balance this out, they decided that okay, we will introduce en passant, so that if the pawn from a2 goes to a4, this black pawn has a choice. So that is why it was only between pawns, because the question was about pawns. So pieces were never under the conflicts. They remain the way they are supposed to move. So Harshapreet Kut is lost. With that, I think we have completed seeing all the games of Indian players as far as this round is concerned. And let me update the scores. Gukesh Domaraju, that is D Gukesh, who has just become World Under 14 champion, is our best hope at the moment. But he is closely followed by our birthday boy, Raunak Sadhwani, who is on 6.5 out of 8. Prag is out of form, it seems. This happens to chess player in form or out of form. Khilan, see, I would not judge based on one game or one tournament. I think you should also refrain from doing it. Form is temporary, class is permanent, as they say. They are all strong players, and chess is a competitive game where anything can happen. I know that, but still I think, there has to be a winner. There has to be somebody who has to play better on that day. And sometimes it happens to be X player and sometimes it happens to be Y player. But nevertheless, Pragnananda is a very strong grandmaster. Let us not conclude that they are in form or out form. I refrain from doing that. So Raunak has won, that's great. Visak has won, great news. So I'm waiting for the games to start. Meanwhile, let me see which games are going on. Are there any games going on? Or maybe there is a break. Yeah, there is going to be a break. Atul is saying, yeah. Karan Gupta is saying he doesn't play much online. Yeah, sometimes he does, but it depends. Yeah, I also refrain from making judgments or conclusions. Why talk about things we are not aware of? Okay. Yeah, so from this round, I think, Deepan Chakravarti lost to a grandmaster from Russia. So his opponent played Alekhine defense. And this was some kind of Philidor reversed. You see, white is playing as if he is black. Okay, so Deepan Anna tried some queen sacrifice, but it seems like it did not work out well. Bishop h7 is met by king f8. No luck there. Or even king takes h7, yeah. Yeah, that's the reason he lost. How about Pragnananda? So Pragnananda has won, guys. Who said he's out of form? He won. He won playing Tango. Tango has been the opening of the day. I think this is the 4th game I'm seeing in Tango tonight. So Tango is very nice, guys. I think you should try Tango. Black Knight's Tango. And Richard Palisser's book is a good place to begin your learnings. Wow, you see Queen G3. Wow. King G3 is met by Knight E2 fork. Very nice. For those... Hey, Mohammad Ashik, hi. So my classmate from Velamal is here. How are you? It's good to see you here. I hope you are doing great. Yeah, Prag could be a future champion. Thank you, Pranav. Others have a lot of flagging practice. How did you know, Ashik, that I was streaming? Because I haven't posted it anywhere else. Because I was busy with the posting of World Youth events today. How did you know that I was streaming here, Ashik? Okay, let's come back. I think we still have some more time before the games resume. Vishwanathan Anand sir does play online. Sometimes he does. Okay, waiting for the games to begin. So if you see the standings, I think Gukesh and Raunak are leading. And for those who are here for the first time, please consider subscribing to our channel. We do game of the days, we do game reviews, top 5 moves, Title Tuesday streams, your game analysis streams, a lot of that. So do follow and subscribe to our channel, and please like the video if you like the content here. Ankit Upadhyay is saying WFM got banned. Is it? I'm not sure. I cannot check right now because my OBS will get disturbed. Nihal might be resting. Yav ur namdu. Namdu Belagavi. New Yav here. What's the standing? Rahul Chauhan. Vidit has become a comedian now. Vidit has also become a comedian now. I think that's how you can say it, because he's a grandmaster, elite GM from India, and now his skills are improving. He has become a comedian. So I think that is how we can see it. Nihal is underrated champion. Mayur Hublikar, you are right. We have been announcing that throughout our stream. Bijapur Arun Kumar, namaskara. How are you understand? How did you get to know that I am streaming? I'm seeing some new names today. So please subscribe to our channel if you are here for the first time. Ashay, good to know that you started playing chess recently. It's a good game. So Ashik was my classmate. Now Ale Baju Bagalkot. Oh, chalo atri ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಿ. New chess kaliri. Please learn chess. Keep practicing. It's a good game to play, I think, generally. Doesn't matter what your rating is, but if you're keeping in touch with chess every day, it helps you overall. Hello, Anshul. So, I don't see games yet, so I have to wait, I think. I will get to know. Hello, Ashutosh Raghuvanshi. How are you doing? Karan Gupta, you're right. We updated it on our social media that India won 3 gold medals. That is Rakshita, Gukesh and Nihal. And I think there's also one bronze medal. Hi, Sivan Prasad. Rahul Chauhan is saying rating froze between 1150 to 1200. I can tell you how to improve your chess, Rahul, but rating is not really in my reach, because it just keeps going up and down, up and down. So I would say that you be consistent and analyze your games and try to see what pattern there is in your mistake. If you are able to see a pattern, or maybe consult a coach and ask them to find out a pattern in your mistakes. And once you are aware of the mistake, you can fix them. Like you are meditating, let's say, and you are thinking about something and thoughts come to you. Once you are aware of the thoughts, you are suddenly in a different zone. It's like that. Anshul, please check my pinned message there. Star players, all the names are there. Rahul, Vidit is not playing. And Rahul, you can also check our your game our analysis streams. I think I've given a lot of tips there to improve. Let's come back to the games, because games have begun, and I'm going to keep an eye on Gukesh, who is playing against Mishanik, Russian Grandmaster. So he's employed e4. Usually I've seen Gukesh play a lot of Reti, but this time he's employing the main e4. But a sideline in Sicilian. And to be honest, I don't like how the pieces are placed for white as of now, but I think he will manage to coordinate his forces. You see, these pins I don't really like, but yeah, I think with a lot of exchanges he is able to neutralize the pressure to a certain degree. I would love to go f5, but that hangs the queen, so I have to do something about it. I cannot go knight d5. Now rook h2 is supporting the queen, because now I can go knight d5. I think he's thinking of playing knight d5 next. So if queen takes d2, there is knight takes f6 check first. Why don't we see GMs from other states? Utsav, karm karo, phal ki chinta mat karo. Yes, that works. The universal Gita works. Why don't we see GMs from states like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar? Should there be more local tournaments? Akshay, I think there are a lot of factors. Um, I mean, it's hard to say one or two, but I would say that if we get a strong grandmaster or an international master from Bihar, then he could be the ambassador for that state. Maybe that could change a lot of things in those states you mentioned. Then, how chess affects the competitive exam? Can you please elaborate on that question? I don't get it. Dragon Sicilian pawn storm coming. So he goes knight d5, which is great. Sri Vidya is asking, is age factor a myth? Okay, in this position, by the way, Gukesh is winning, guys, because he's exchange up. Regarding age, I would say that if you stay in shape, age is just a number. If not, then you know, no matter how young or old you are, it doesn't matter. So if you are staying in shape, no matter what your age is, I think you will get through. That's my opinion. I mean, we have legendary world champion, 5-time world champion, Anand sir as an example. He was able to retain his title 5 times, and that itself shows that, you know, age should not be determining things. But I would say in the long run, yes, it is one of the deciding factors, but not the main. So bishop is coming to f4. I think once he exchanges this, is a rook up, guys. If he goes h4, I would say that, okay, the win is not, I mean, of course for Gukesh it should be easy, but there will be some resistance. So he'll go h4, I think. So that means with this win, Gukesh will be 8/9. I don't going to jinx it, but I'm very happy that he is on that score. Bishop f6, rook f6. So yeah, I think bishop f6 is possible. He goes rook f6 and then he takes this. Okay, what he wanted to do is make sure that he is ahead in material and not give any counterplay. So this was a nice transformation of advantage. So by giving up a rook, he has managed to, you know, take off all those dangerous pawns. But the game is not over yet. He still has work to do. Gukesh still has work to do. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, opponent blundered. That's the reason bar went up. Hi Rakesh, welcome. Neil Dhidia, you're 23 and your rating is 1600. Can I start chess professionally at the aim of becoming a GM? See Neil, it all depends on you. Yeah, Rakesh has just reminded me about our target. So we hope to reach 10k subscribers before the year ends, and I think we have like less than 7 days or 8 days to do that. So maybe you guys could help us do and reach that goal of 10k subscribers. We are around 9 point something. And do like the video if you are here, and do subscribe to our channel if you are here for the first time. It helps us. There are infinite queens with you. Find the minimum number of queens required so that every square on the chessboard is under attack of a queen. Arrange this minimum number of queens connect chessboard. Wow, that's a tough question, Ayush. Utsav is right. People like Vishy and Barwa had effects in their respective states. Hi Farhan. Ankit is saying we are on 9.29. Yeah, I think we need like 700 more subscribers. Poonam Jadhav. Hi. Coming to the game, I think it's quite a position. He's about to win. He can play b5. g4 is not possible because of rook f3, rook f4. But I have a feeling he's making it difficult for himself now, because king comes to f3. Then this pawn and these two pawns are being guided by the king. So it's not so easy. Not as easy as I had expected it to be. Okay, now maybe rook takes e3, yeah? Or maybe rook just rook g1. But there is f3, rook g1. He has to be careful. I don't know, the position looks already tricky to me, because f3 is coming very soon. fe3, then bishop g3 is coming, right? He can just take b takes a5. Then king f3, he can play, he has to play bishop g3, yeah? Or maybe b5. Bishop g3 now. He's going to promote. Okay. So he has no plans to stop the queen from promoting, because he wants to promote on his own. King g3 is met by king takes e2. Very well, very well. A8 queen very soon. With a check, that too. This is becoming tricky. Because it's a check, he survived. And now he'll take these pawns and it's going to be a win. It's going to be a win. Don't stalemate. That's all. That's all we need. We don't need stalemate. And it's a win. Wow. Gukesh has now got 8 points, guys. That's amazing, right? Queen problem. Yeah, it is tough. I will note down that. I mean, I know the essence of the question you're asking, so I'll try to ponder over it after the stream. Your thoughts on higher road to become a GM. Your thoughts on Oven defense. I think it's a playable line. I have also played a few games in that. Definitely we should have Gukesh OP after this win. Gukesh has won the world under 14 today, guys, and now he's in position number 4 after 8 out of 9. 2 more rounds to go. Can Gukesh seal the top 3 today? Can he do that? Remember, guys, he's closely followed by Raunak Sadhwani, who has now come to 7.5 out of 9. We should have Gukesh OP and a lot of hearts in the chat, I think. Gukesh deserves love and energy and your support. Hi Nitish, I hope you're doing fine. Oh, let's see what happened in the game of Raunak Sadhwani. Raunak Sadhwani won against a Spanish Grandmaster. And yeah, we already have the next game, so there's no time to look at the old one. This is Gukesh versus Alexander Zubov, and Gukesh is white. I think he will play e4 again. It's a double white for him. He goes for e4. And will he go for knight c3? He goes for the line which he played previously. And now after d4 it could transpose to the main Sicilian, but he goes to the anti-Sicilian and goes g3. So the plan here is to put d3, castles, and play f4 in the later stage of the game. Black is very careful not to put the knight on f6 because of a possible e5 break. Yeah, you see just the way we had predicted, like he goes f4. And now this king will go probably with h3, king h2 or king h1. He will make one of these moves because bishop e3 is met by knight g4. And black will aim to play for a pawn break with d5. So white has to be ready to face it, and you see he goes for h3 and king h2. Okay, knight d4, interesting. Black is, white is not obliged to take it. White could play bishop e3 and he does that. New move, new piece. Then I think bishop f3. d5 is coming, guys. This is a move. d5, d4 is a threat to watch out. Have you watched Queen's Gambit? Avi Kumar, I have watched it. Utsav is saying he designed a coding question for campus placements where you need to figure out the minimum number of moves for a knight. That's very interesting. Prajwal is asking, why am I not playing this week? I alternate, Prajwal. I play one title Tuesday and then I go to the other title Tuesday. I play one and I watch one. So it's like that. Let's see how our birthday boy Raunak Sadhwani is doing. Where is Raunak? Raunak is playing Chess Bras Eric Hansen. And it's a e4 g6 line. Position seems normal. The bishop on e5 is holding the position together for black. And the queen on b4 is making the things difficult for this black bishop to come out because the pawn on b7 is under attack. The position looks normal. Nothing much happening. He has got knight d7. Maybe he wants to go knight f8 or knight c5 or maybe even knight b6. Okay, so he wants to put knight on e5. This is the idea, guys. Because he wants to keep his bishop on f6 and then put his knight on e5. He can also consider a move like b6, I think, to get the bishop out to b7. He's going queen f7. Okay, he's waiting. He's not interested in making committal decisions. Ankit, yeah, I would love to have him on the stream. So after the game, I'll definitely ask him. Vidit and Nihal both are not playing. Meanwhile, we have an update that Nihal has become the world under 18 champion. Okay, bishop b7, a b6. Yeah, he goes for b6, bishop b7, which I like. Now maybe it's a good time to play knight e5, isn't it? But then there is a6. You see, after this knight comes here, there is a6 idea. So maybe Raunak missed it. But Raunak's opponent is not really going for that idea yet. No, not yet. Now knight c5 is coming. But you see, because of this move c6, the d6 pawn is slightly weakened. But he goes d5 to get rid of that weakness. But after queen e7, rook e7, ed5, cd5, I think white has slight advantage because it's an isolated queen pawn. So just let's go to Gukesh's game and see what's happening. Gukesh is having an equal position. As far as material is concerned, I think, yeah. But position wise, I think his knight on b3 is having a hard time finding a good square for itself. This knight belongs on e5. So you see the problems have begun for Gukesh because of the poor placement of his knight. And now knight has to go back, and then rook d2 is coming. Bishop g5 is there. Black has a comfortable position, so I think he will have to, white will have to play accurately here to hold this. Coming back to the game of the birthday boy, Raunak Sadhwani. Wow, okay, there are no rooks for white. So what happened here? He just played rook takes a6. Oh, this was a miss, I think. Raunak missed it, I think, because giving up two pieces for a rook is not a good idea in this position. But maybe he just forgot about the idea. But not all is lost. This position is still very much possible to hold. Of course, he's playing powerful move, rook a1. This bishop is pinned. I think now pawn will go to b4, but knight check is coming. And he plays a6, knight check, king f7, knight takes f4, bishop g5, g3. Farhan Maulvi is saying Magnus beat Ilyanov in the Isle of Man. Okay, I have forgotten this game. If I've seen, I've forgotten it, then I'm not sure. Yeah, that's great news, Kilan. What things should a 1150 rated player keep in mind while playing center or position? Good question. What should he keep in mind? I think you must keep in mind the following things. Number one, keep all pieces protected. Number two, identify what's your opponent's threat when your opponent makes a move. Number three, do a blunder check just before you make the move and see whether one of your pieces is going for free or whether your opponent's piece is going for free. I think if you just follow these three simple tips, 1150 can become 1250 very soon. Just matter of few games, I think. Your opponent blunders or misses something. Okay, the chat is going too fast today. Great to see chat talking among themselves. So they are having this quiz battle, I think. So they're trying to solve that question. Farhan Maulvi, that's a very generic question. Every opening has its own pros and cons. I would refrain from saying that a lot of weakness is created, but it all depends on the situation at hand. You cannot generalize it. But when compared to classical openings like e4, e5 or e4, c5, Owen's defense has a slightly low reputation. Okay, Raunak Sadhwani has won with this move. You see, after bc3, I think knight c3 had this problem of rook b3. So king e1, bishop e3. Now bd2 is coming, and his opponent lost on time. Great. Coming back to Gukesh. So this is the game we have. Gukesh is in danger. In danger, yeah. Gukesh is in danger, guys. This pawn will be lost. Oh, with that, I think we're losing chance for Gukesh. So he'll pick the pawn. So there comes Gukesh losing. I mean, this is, I think, the first loss in many games. Pratik Desai, now Belagami. Gukesh position is equal for the time being, yeah, but he lost. Raunak OP, yes, definitely Raunak OP. So I think he's the one leader now. So he's on, I mean, when it comes to Indian players, I think he's on top. Only one round to go, guys. And Raunak Sadhwani on his birthday is on 8.5 out of 10. Hikaru is also 8 out of 10. I mean, Gukesh and Hikaru, they both are on 8 out of 10. Then who else? I think these are the only three players. So we will keep an eye on Raunak Sadhwani's game. And it will be great if we can talk to him on his birthday. Great to know, Pratik. Great to know. Great to know that you're from Belgaum. So I'm waiting for the game, the final round to begin. The time format in Title Tuesday is 3 plus 1, I think, yeah. So there is this one game going on, I think. So whenever this pawn moves, this bishop will just take it, you know. That is the reason he's trying all sorts of tricks. He's trying to fork this bishop. Maybe he'll give another check. And then this will be a draw. Yeah. So this game ends. That means we will have the next round, the final round, guys. And 8.5 out of 10, Raunak Sadhwani. So we'll see if he can... he's playing against GM Forik. I think it's... I think Rakesh will be able to tell us who this Grandmaster is. Champ 2005 is Raunak Sadhwani. Yeah, Arun Kumar, both are from Karnataka. What to type? Kamal. Okay, let's focus on Raunak Sadhwani. It's English, and Raunak has played a lot of English in Title Tuesday games. Knight has come to e7. I think he'll go a3 very soon. This bishop will go to a7. He'll go d4. Or maybe he'll get f4. I don't know. He goes d4. Okay. ed4. Knight will come to d4. Bishop will come to e3. Yeah, the link of the tournament is here. That's the link of the tournament. Mikhail Demidov. Thank you, Mohit. Knight e7, g4. Wow. Wow, g4. You see g4 in this game. I saw g5 in the other game. The reason I think he's reluctant to play d5 is probably he's giving away e5. So first he's making some preparations. So before he goes d5. I think one idea is bishop f3, knight h4, and then get the other knight to g6, because black has limited amount of space in the position. So exchanges could help, but it's yeah, he goes for this. Remember, guys, both players are on 8.5. This is the final round. Queen d7, f4, f5. I think f5 will come soon. Vishwanath MP, namaskara. Prajwal, namaskara. Alok, hi. Good to see you. My school guy again. Harvardkar 2010 batch. Good to see you, Alok. Oh, Ankit, thanks for that update. Good to see that so many of you. I see a lot of Kannadigas here tonight. Welcome to all of you. D5. He finally goes for D5. Bishop E3, Rook E3. Yes, this rook will come to E1. I think the aggressive position of White's king side gives him chances. So this rook E1. He can also consider playing another pawn break if he wants to. So whenever you are evaluating, you must always see which side has the pawn break. That will always help you to determine who is better. That's one of the categories. I think then Rook 8 is not possible because he wants to play Queen E8 and then collect the pawn on F5. G6. I think H6 will make it very difficult for Black to defend. I think he should go H6. This queen will come to C3 with a devastating effect, I think. Because then it can look at G7. I think just Queen D2, bring bishop to G2, knight D1, knight D3, Queen C3. This is the plan I'm going for. Nikhil Venugopal, Nan Chanagidini, how are you doing? Let's hit 250 likes, all of you. And if you're here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We are hoping to reach 10K before the year ends. That would be great. Prajwal, yes, if he wins, that's a great thing. That's the best gift you can gift. To yourself. Winning on birthday and winning quite nice. The comeback. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's finish this game. I think bishop G2 first, knight D1, knight E3. He goes for bishop F1. Maybe he wants to keep the bishop on D3. Yeah, that's what he wants to do. Knight D1, knight E3. I want to improve the position of the knight. He goes knight E2. Maybe he wants to go knight G3 and take on F5 sometime. Or maybe he will also bring his king and protect these squares. Queen A5 check is also in the air, but yeah, it's not needed to give now. He'll play king F2. The thing is, Raunak has a lot of time and he can keep on improving his position, I think. And at one moment he will definitely sacrifice if need be. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I also don't want to jinx it, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed and I'm hoping. Okay, so everything is set. All the three pieces are focusing on the F5 square. I think king E2 has to be a move. Yeah, you see, don't give up the D2 square if your queen gets busy on F5. I think knight F5 will come first. Not bishop F5, but first knight F5. Okay, but he's going king D1. Knight F5, G5, bishop F5, no. Maybe he has something else in his mind. He wants to go knight C2 and queen E7 or what? These squares are empty. Now this knight will require some support. The king is on A2. So maybe he put his king on the safe spot, and now maybe he'll think of possible sacrifices. One thing to learn from Raunak's game here is he's not very impatient. He's patient and he's taking his time to consider different plans, and he's not desperate. He knows he has advantage and he's slowly improving his position. And this is a kind of approach players tend to take when they have an advantage, especially the elite grandmasters. They improve. And now knight b5 is coming here. Knight b5. Queen b6 is met by queen e8. So b6 is met by knight d4. The beautiful square for the knight. Knight d4. Yeah, this is getting better and better by every move. ba5. Okay. Okay, so he's saying king a3, no check. d6 is hanging. c5, c5. I like c5. Oh, c5 was nice. Queen b3 mate threatened. Oh. Queen e7. Oh. Queen a5 check. Okay, goes for queen b4, which is good enough, I think. The advantage is very, very big. Bishop f5 check. Oh, doesn't go for it. Oh my god, he doesn't go for it. I think he can take bishop e4 here. No? Okay, the evaluation bar is jumping like anything. Of course, he's a pawn up. He has huge advantage. Let us hope he converts this. He's very, very close to converting. King c7, I think, could have sealed the deal. But this is still winning. Knight b7 and then d7, d8. Wow. Wow, wow. Queen f6 and then queen takes e6. Yeah. Great. That means Raunak has won. Let me immediately check with him and ask him if he is willing to join. Wow, that's great. Raunak OP definitely. I wouldn't ask him to come on birthday, but this was special, so I'll definitely ask him. You know, it's his birthday and he has had a very nice performance and he has done it again, guys. I remember once that he made a very strong comeback after losing in one of our Title Tuesday events. So he is the Indian Mr. Title Tuesday, I would say. He's coming in top. I'll ask him if he's willing to join. So I've sent a message to him. Let's see. So he's joining, guys. So I'm going to open a Zoom call very soon. Okay. So the good part is Raunak Sadhwani will be joining us shortly. Okay, so the thing is, Raunak Sadhwani will come definitely on our stream. So please like the stream, guys, and subscribe to our channel if you're here for the first time. This is fine. Okay, so Raunak Sadhwani will be joining us soon. Raunak Sadhwani is second position. Wow, congratulations, Raunak Sadhwani. Wow. So guys, he will be there. It has become Har Mangal Varka. Okay. What a way to celebrate. Yeah, we will ask his celebration plans.
Hello.
Hello, Raunak. I'm just going to make some adjustment. I think your camera has changed. Yeah.
No,
You're
no.
here.
Same camera.
Okay, wait. The position has changed. Okay. Hi, Raunak. How are you?
Hi. I'm good.
Okay. The chat wants to talk to you. Very nice. How does it feel?
Okay. Feels good overall, but I thought I would be first, yeah, after winning, because usually when I make this quick draw, yeah, I never finish first. This
Okay.
time, Shakriar made a quick draw and he finished first. Yeah.
Ah, Sakriar finished first. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
zero moves he played. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But never mind, Ronak. I'm very happy that you got second. And first, tell me, before I go to the chat questions, I'll ask you my questions. How does it feel to finish second on your birthday?
It was good. Actually, I wasn't really planning to play this event because I was out and I returned on time, like 15 minutes before, so I decided to play.
Oh, okay. And the next question I have is, you know that we have three world champions tonight. So what are your thoughts about them? Nihal, Gukesh, and Rakshita. They all got gold medals for India.
Yeah, yeah. I would like to congratulate all of them.
And did you follow their games?
Not really, to
Not
be
really.
honest.
Okay. And yeah, there are birthday greetings pouring in from the chat for you. I'll just say who all are saying this. There is Avi Kumar, Ankit, Vishwanath, Mohit, Ritvik, Arun Kumar, Tanish, Khilan, Jesse, Prajwal, Alok, Utkarsh, Ankur, Jesse, Pritam, Hina Sadhwani. Your mother is also here. Okay. Namaste, madam. Okay, coming to the questions pertaining to Title Tuesday. I know that you lost in the beginning. There was one game you lost. Did you follow the same kind of approach like the last time when when you lost the game in Title Tuesday?
1 second, let me go to that game. Actually, I think at first, to be honest, I don't think I deserve to get second today. I really don't think I deserved it.
So you feel that you were partly lucky.
I was lucky, yeah. Two games, I was just lost in the end.
Yeah, I mean the positions were lost, but I think what I saw, and this is my personal opinion. I don't know what the chat will say, but I feel that today you were playing slightly aggressive than normal.
Yeah, today I was in some perk mode, that's all.
You were in perk mode.
Yeah, and I was a bit tilted also. Like 2, 3 days back, I was a bit tilted. Like I
Um,
missed this qualification, so I was a
which
bit
event?
upset.
The bullet.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So, which game do you want to see first? You just pick one or two games. I just want to know your thoughts. So, pick
Okay,
any
maybe we
two.
can start with this lost game first. Yeah?
Lost game, which is
Against which round is it? Second, third round.
so who's your opponent then?
I don't really know this guy.
Okay,
Let me
hold
check.
on.
It
So,
is this guy. Okay.
the game in which you lost, which is okay, I'm not able to see it yet. Yeah, the Rev now, International Master from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, out of the opening, I was happy the way the opening went.
Mm-hmm.
I had nothing to complain. So you can probably go on this move, yeah, after rook e7. Move
After
number
Rook
20.
A7. Move number 21.
Yes.
21, Rook E7. Ah, yes, I did think about this position.
That's such a big hallucination.
Ah, so you forgot about the pawn on C7.
No, I saw queen b8 and I thought rook is trapped. I forgot about rook c4.
Ah, okay. Okay, okay. I thought that you missed Rook E7 here. So I thought Bishop A8 was probably better. 20th move.
I think queen 8 makes sense, but okay, after rook e7, if you just play rook e8, yeah, like computer says, then it's perfectly good. Yeah, I mean, only black can play now. Very
Yeah,
good.
position looks good. So
Very active.
so you
That,
say that this was one of the moments which you were not really happy with.
yeah, and then I played again. I had a chance again. After queen f3, I could have played bishop c8.
After Queen
Get the
F3,
29th move.
Bishop C8. What does this move do though?
Which move? Bishop
Bishop
c8.
C8, yeah.
Yeah, you go bishop f5 and take that c2 pawn. Yeah.
Okay, that's your idea. So you're
I think
saying,
there also only black can be better. White can't be better.
yeah, I think because your king is closer to the pawn on d5, right?
Yeah, at least black won't lose. Maybe it's a draw. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
the way I played was really ridiculous.
So after that, I think, yeah, you lost control and your opponent won. Okay, so this was one such game. What about the other game? Which other game you want to see?
Okay. This game I missed a completely winning position. Yeah, against Denis Lazavic.
So you're picking the games in which you're not really happy about your play. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about one moment, which is also in the chat, and I did discuss this in the stream tonight. I'll tell you which moment it is in this game. So let me flip the board and make sure everything is fine. Yeah, in this game, tonight I saw at least 5 tango games in Title Tuesday. Pragnananda played, Kartikeya Murli played, and you played it.
Yeah.
So my question is, in this position after Queen D2, so me and chat we discussed quite a lot about whether G5 is needed or not.
Where? More number?
Move number 23 after Queen D2.
Yeah, but then I was like worried. Yeah, how do I play otherwise?
I was thinking something like Rook A E8
King H1,
and then Bishop F2.
Queen F2.
Ah, okay, Rook E4, nothing is happening. So we are saying that after King H1, so Rook A8, King H1, something like Rook E7.
Yeah, but when you're a pawn down, yeah, you don't really aim to play like this.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
like Knight H3,
And then Bishop
Bishop
G2 is
G2.
coming. Yeah, so yeah. So you are saying this G5 is a move born out of necessity.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I messed it up in the opening.
Where did you go wrong? Is until here, so everything looked fine.
Got a very good position, but I think Queen D7 was a mistake. I missed F4.
Queen D7 was a mistake. I would have played Queen G5. When I was thinking, I thought Queen
For
G5.
sure. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, Queen D7, I just missed F4 and it's already very bad.
So Queen G5 actually prevents F4 because you can take EF4. Knight
Right.
F4, Knight G3 is coming.
Right.
I don't know the evaluation, but his
Knight
move.
G3, does Knight G3 work?
I don't know. Knight G3, Knight S3 is what I am seeing right now.
Yeah, but and what? Yeah, how do you play with black? No, I think you just take Bishop C3.
Yeah, Bishop C3, Knight S3,
BC. Okay, Knight H3,
Queen H6.
Queen H6 probably. Yeah, Queen H6. Yeah.
So this was
No,
a
but
nice one.
still there also I'm a bit worried. Like, okay, if you just take BC3, what do I do? Bishop G4,
Yeah, Bishop G4. That was my idea.
but then Knight E6,
Queen H5.
Queen D2, simply.
Yeah, it's not so good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is very bad, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
this,
position is tough actually. I don't know what went wrong. I have to check with a stronger engine. No idea what went
yeah,
wrong.
but then I think after this you were close again. Like you had consolidated,
Yeah.
and then I thought you were going to win this endgame convincingly with King
Oh
F5.
my god. Yeah. Yeah, this King F7, King 8 was good, but endgame I played so bad.
Yeah, the endgame was.
Like I thought it's just dead now. He can just resign. That's where I made the mistake.
Yeah, I think somewhere
Like
here
after
it changed.
A4, I thought it's so good. Like when he played C5, now I see Bishop D4 wins on the spot.
When
But
C5.
even when I played Rook E4, I thought I'll win this game.
Okay, Bishop D4 here.
Yeah, okay, I missed it. Yeah.
So you went Rook E4 and then. Yeah, but I felt that after D5 and B5s are taken, they should still be winning for black, isn't it?
It's +6 actually. I'm checking with the computer.
Oh, okay, I am not checking with the computer, but +6 means this king has to capture pawn on F5.
Yeah, F5 actually you don't need to capture. You just play some normal move. You play H4.
Okay, so you lost the piece. That is the reason. I thought it was a sacrifice because when
No,
I joined this game, you were having three pawns for a knight.
yeah, like even knight h5 bishop e7 was a stupidity. Just go bishop g5, yeah, and get the king to d5 e6. Yeah, yeah.
F6, king d5, f7, bishop h6. But there is knight f6 check, king e6. Okay.
Knight f4 check though.
Knight f4 check,
But then you go for the h2 pawn, yeah.
king e4, knight e6. King, yeah. That will be too much, no? That he will be able to deal.
Actually, we should not play king d. No, this is so complicated actually.
So you are
Like
being
bishop
harsh on
d5.
yourself. It's not so easy to play this position.
Yeah, actually yes. No, probably king c4 is a mistake. Then h4, knight f4. Oh, really? This is not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, king c4 is bad. Yeah, you should just play king e4, d5. That things are under control there.
When king e4?
On move number 48.
King e4 and then avoid any counter play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This
Okay.
looks simple.
Okay.
But let's say king e4, king e2.
Yeah, but that has to win. Yeah, like h4 maybe. First of all, h4, h3.
Yeah, he will come under a zugzwang eventually.
Yeah, with the knight it's very bad. Yeah, with a3 pawn fixed, especially.
Yeah. This was nice. I mean, you got lucky today, but we don't get lucky just like that. There's always some element of work involved.
Yeah, later I thought I should be lost, but like I am lost. Yeah, I was lost. Wow.
Really? When? Which position?
Last position, yeah, where he took the draw.
Oh, is it? I was under the impression that it's going to be a draw very soon. Because
No.
how is he winning?
Knight g6.
Oh, moon number?
Move number 70, yeah. Like last move instead of king f2.
Knight g6. Okay, pawn h3.
Hmm. Pawn h3, like king f2.
King.
d3, I have knight e5, knight f3.
Okay, I'll go king h1.
And still knight e5,
I'll go b4 and scare you a little bit.
ab4, but I was
d3.
scared. d3,
Uh,
but I have knight d3, king g3, knight f2.
Knight d3, h2, king g3, king g1, knight f2. Nice. Nice end. Okay, this is like you calculated it just now.
Yeah, this is easy actually. Once you just see the evaluation, the bar, then you realize this is very easy to find.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
in
so
the
this
game, I didn't realize.
yeah, it's good you realize. Do not take so much pressure. You went ahead. So today I
Yeah,
observed that you played Catalan, you played Modern, you played Pick Defense.
I
So
was doing everything.
this Pick
Against
Defense.
Eric, I was bet. Yeah, against Anton, I would like to mention that game actually.
Hold on. Anton game. Let me see. Let me come to your game again. Anton.
Today I made lot of mistakes, but yeah, today was my days.
Yeah, it's a
Good.
birthday. Luck is favoring you.
Yeah,
Eric Hansen or Anton? Which one?
Anton.
That is game number. Can you tell me the round number?
Oh, wait.
Eric Hansen is there. TP.
Third last round. So what is it? Eighth, yeah.
So it's like against
Ninth
a
round.
Spanish player.
Yeah, ninth round. David Anton.
David Anton. Okay, I didn't know that it was David Anton.
Oh,
Okay.
who else plays this opening? Yeah, nowadays.
Okay, let me just check once. Okay. You are white. Have you played David Anton in the last title Tuesday or anything?
No, first. Okay, I
This.
think.
Okay, so this is like the Dutch versus English.
Yeah, first. Yeah.
And yeah, you got a comfortable position. This is what you usually get on the queen side.
Yeah. Okay, opening went well. Then after rook a6, yeah, move number 18.
Rook a6, okay.
After playing bishop f4, I realized c5 would have just killed him.
c5. And can you tell us why you feel this is a killer?
I think game is over. Yeah, I mean after c5, d5, let's say bishop f4, and
Okay, dc5 is not possible because of queen c4 check.
yeah,
d5, you're saying bishop f4.
yeah. The dark squares are too good. His pieces are very bad. Okay, this should be very good for Blitz at least. He should win it without difficulty.
Okay.
Maybe classical black can try to hold, but Blitz, no chance.
Okay. I was under the impression that in Blitz it's like kuch bhi ho sakta hai kind of thing. But yeah, I think the stronger the player is, he will have more control over the certainty in the position.
Yeah.
So rook
I played
a6.
bishop f4 and instead I got first.
Now it's not so easy.
Very important. Then okay, the game go down. I got into trouble, but that's natural already, I think.
Yeah, considering today's games, yeah, that's normality.
Yeah, he could have made those draws like very fast, but he's a fighter, so I was pretty sure he won't. And I also wanted that because
So
the draw would finish all my chances for a podium finish.
correct, yeah. So where exactly you felt that you got your winning chance?
I think first he got his winning chance on move number 43.
After queen f4.
Yeah.
Where is the winning move? I am trying to find. Queen h1 check. King d2 is coming.
No,
Bish
no, I think you just play bishop g4. Yeah, queen e6 is threatened.
Bishop g4 I will run, no? With king. Okay. I can't play queen king
Check
d2.
here, there. Yes, I was planning to play knight b2 in the game, but computer says this is winning. I don't know.
How?
But
How?
yeah, it should be. Yeah, I mean, even if you play some natural move like king g6, you just wait. What does white do?
White can.
King d2 maybe. But then you play queen g5.
Yeah,
That's all.
outside pass pawn.
How do you hold?
Looks very scary.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
This is gone.
in Blitz, I think no chance to defend.
Yeah.
You need time to think there. Still, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But
you
if
mentioned good
bishop
point.
f5, I played knight b2. Here also, I didn't expect I can win this position. I thought only black can win this position.
Yeah, because White's king is in danger. So yeah, what you said makes sense. But okay, now
He
like they
created
also.
troubles for himself unnecessarily. Like he played king g6, allowed me to play knight c4, get the knight. I mean, he played quite unnecessary stuff. Like I went queen at 6 f4 here. He could have just stayed, yeah, queen d5 or something.
So
And
95.
yeah, queen g2 I thought should be okay.
Yeah, black is never in danger as of now, but something happens after f4, queen before check, king e2. He gave queen e7 check. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, this already game over.
You mean white is winning after 95?
Yeah, I don't see a way to defend that piece.
Okay, queen g7 is met by queen g5 check. Okay, queen e8 is met by.
Queen g5. No, wait, king g7. What's queen g?
Queen e8 is met by.
Queen e8, okay.
Maybe king f2,
Ah,
zugzwang.
f2, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This is a zugzwang. Wow.
Wow, brilliant.
Nice. So that means after knight e5, your opponent played king f5, and then you just took queen g6, and then queen e4, and then it's lost. Wow, nice win, nice win. TPT again. Okay, that's his username.
Yeah.
Great. So how are you going to? By the way, how did you celebrate your birthday tonight?
Nothing special. I just went for a dinner with my family. That's all.
And did you practice chess today?
Oh, no, no. I
No.
played Hyper Bullet a lot.
I saw you in the afternoon. You were live. And I was considering whether you will play this or not. And I was about to tweet in the socials that will Raunak play on birthday, but I thought that would be too much of a pressure. So I just thought we'll see if he plays.
So you saw me live where on chess.com?
Yeah, chess.com.
Yeah, I was trying to cross 3100. I did cross, but the temptation brought me again to 30 3080.
Oh,
I wanted to play more.
I'm going to put your channel in the chat so that people know you are also streaming. This is the link, guys, for Raunak Sadhwani's channel. So please consider subscribing. He also does a lot of streams online. And Ankit is asking you, would you prefer some Gambit openings for Title Tuesday?
I just play what I know well. I don't play any gambit or something like that. I just play what I know well and then see how it goes.
And any chess book you recommend to just general chess players?
I think Boris Gelfand's series, yeah, two books,
Two books.
Dynamic and Positional Play. I think they are the best.
Okay. And did you study anything to improve your planning in chess?
Not really.
Okay,
I
because they
just
were
studied
going.
general books, solved puzzles,
Okay.
played online. That's all. What
I think with that I have asked all the questions that are in the chat. I think, yeah.
Last game, the computer is so mad on me.
Last
11
game.
mistakes, one blunder.
Ah, okay. The last game was against.
I don't realize where did all this.
Who is this player, by the way? I don't know him.
Mikhail Demidov. I knew this guy.
Mikhail Demidov. Again, English.
Yeah. No, he offered me a draw out of like 5 moves, but at like when you're at 8.5, draw is useless.
Maybe you remembered our last conversation.
No, if I was on 9, probably I would have thought about it, but with like 8.5, there's no chance I'm taking a draw.
And do you miss on the board chess?
Oh, very much.
Okay.
I don't know how much more time it will take.
Yeah. But I have one question concerning this game, the last round game. Where do you think black went wrong? I didn't understand. When he played bishop f3, I knew that he is passive and he is trying to exchange
No,
pieces.
I think bishop c6 was wrong. I thought if I was playing instead of him, I would play f5, at least in blitz.
f5.
Any
But
game.
but what is objectively the best move? Where did he go down?
Okay, bishop c6 can't be bad. I don't know.
Because after h4, h5, only white is dominating. White is
Yeah,
having chance.
yeah, probably knight c8. Yeah, you should maybe play d5. I don't know.
So you're saying this position after h5 is still possible for black to fight.
Yeah, like if you play d5, actually you have decent chances to fight. Like bishop b8, knight d6. Okay, white has his edge, but that's only edge.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. This is interesting.
Like, okay, but what he did, even there for me, it was not easy to find any plan. I was just roaming around.
But you know, I had this feeling, gut feeling that you will convert this because h6 pawn pe pahunch gaya, you can anyway come queen g7, bishop f5
Could have
tricks.
taken knight f5 at one point, finished it off, but I was just playing impulsively.
Yeah, I saw. Actually, it's a good strategy to wait and decide only when your opponent is down in time.
Yeah, that was my plan, but yeah, of course, that also makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed a lot actually.
I think Ronak, today is your birthday. Focus on so much goodness it has got you today. You know, as chess players, we can always revisit our games and say that could have happened or this could have happened. So, but never mind all that. You have won tonight. So enjoy your moment, and I hope to see you probably in the new year. I don't know when Title Tuesday is coming. Is it coming before? Yeah, it's probably 30th. We'll have another Title Tuesday. That is 29th.
29th, yeah.
So let's see. I'll probably come again on that day. I wish you a happy Christmas to you and your family, and also wish you a great year ahead. Please keep working on your game, and we'll see your progress again.
Thank you.
Thank you then. Bye. Good night. Thank you for giving us your time on birthday.
No problem. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So guys, that was Raunak Sadhwani, who was kind enough to come, after the long Title Tuesday, and I'm very happy tonight because the Title Tuesday has ended, and we had Raunak Sadhwani doing well on his birthday, coming to a stream, talking about his games. We also got some of the chat questions answered, And if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing and do like the video before you go. And I think that's about it. This was a great Title Tuesday. I enjoyed covering it, and hoping Raunak ends the year with the first seed in the last Title Tuesday of the year. Let's see. Mango, I will get your questions next time. I missed it. Apologies for that. And now Ankit Upadhyay, bye bye, good night. Does second place NTT have some prize money? Yes, second place also has prize money. My rating is 2289 Bahubali. That was too much of talking for me. Next week I am going to play the Title Tuesday, and I'm now going to rest. Good night, guys. Thank you very much for joining. All of you, so many of you joined tonight. Good night. Bye bye. And happy Christmas in advance.